Kobe's 81-point game is probably the best game I ever witnessed. This will most likely never happen again, but you never know, it possibly could. In this video, I'm going to be giving my opinion on who I think is the top 10 players that can most likely beat this record. Number 10 on this list is Anthony Davis. His career high so far is 59 points. He did this in his 4th year in the league too. He's an elite scorer that has the ability to go out and have games like that. So far he has 4 50-point games in his career, so he might just have a chance one day. Number 9 on this list is Giannis Antetokounmpo. His career high so far is 52 points. He has 2 50-point games in his career, and he did this without a consistent jumper. Once he gets better with that, I definitely can see him having a chance doing that. Number 8 on this list is Luka Doncic. He's been incredible this season and arguably has the best first 2-year start in NBA history. So far his career high is 42 points, but I can definitely see this going up as time goes by. And he already has 4 40-point games in his career. I can't wait to see how his career turns out. Number 7 on this list is Bradley Beal. Not gonna lie, if I made this list last year, I wouldn't put him on here, but the way he's been balling this year, I'ma have to. His career high is 55, and he had another 50-point game this year when he gave the Bulls 53 the night before that. When he did that, he became the first player since Kobe to score 50 on back-to-back nights. He has 22 40-plus point games in his career so far, and 10 of those were this year too. The Wizards is also garbage too, so he's gonna have a lot of nights where he's in close games and he's taking a lot of shots. Number 6 on this list is Trae Young. So far, his career high is 50 points. He did this in his 2nd year against the Heat, who are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Even though they sucked this year, they won that game too, so that made it even better. And I love the fact how Jimmy Butler tried to come at him when they played each other the first time and Trae Young thought the game was over. Then Trae came back with a 50 ball in the win. That's hard right there. Jimmy Butler wouldn't say that about a player like LeBron and KD. He really tried to come at him, but he didn't know the type of player he was coming at. So far he has 12 40-plus point games in his career too. Number 5 on this list is Kevin Durant. His career high so far is only 54, but he's still one of the best scorers of all time. He only has 6 50-point games in his career, but he has 55 40-plus games, and I can see him getting really hot one game and going for 60-plus or even more. He definitely has the ability to do it. I think he would just rather settle for a really efficient 30 or 40 instead of trying to get the most he can. Number 4 on this list is Damian Lillard. So far, his career high is 61 points, which he did this year against the Warriors. This is the best year he's had in his career, and it's crazy how he still might not make the playoffs. That's a big turnaround too, because just last year he was playing the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals with pretty much the same team he has now. So far he has 9 50-plus games in his career, and with the way his team is looking like, he's going to have a lot of nights where he's in close games and could put up a lot of shots. Number 3 is Steph Curry. Like Durant, his career high is only 54, and they both have 6 50-point games, but the difference is when he does this, a lot of the time he's blowing his opponents out, and he be sitting out in the 4th quarter. If he was in a Rocket system though, the way Harden be shooting the ball, I think he would have at least had a 70-point game. Number 2 on this list is my favorite player, Klay Thompson. I believe he would have had 80 by now if he played in the 4th quarter the game he had 60 and 29 minutes. Just imagine if that game was close and he played like 44 minutes, he probably would have had more than 81 that game, to be honest. He probably could have scored 81 too the game he had 37 points in a quarter. He finished that game with 52 points in only 32 minutes. That's fire how out of all the greatest scorers in NBA history, he has the fastest 60-point game and the most points in one quarter. When Klay's hot like that, he's probably the best player of all time. And number 1 on this list is LeBron James. Nah, I'm playing. It's James Harden. Harden's career high so far is 61, and he has 4 60-point games, which is currently tied 2nd with MJ, and he's right behind Kobe, who's 2nd with 6. I think by the time his career is over, he will either have the same amount of 60-point games as Kobe or possibly more. The game he had 60 this year versus the Hawks, he only played 30 minutes, and they won by 47. If that game was close, I think he would have definitely scored at least 80 or even more than that. But yeah, those are my top 10 players in the league who is most likely to beat Kobe's scoring record. Let me know in the comments who you think I missed or who's your top 10. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more vids. Peace.